must be out of her mind to think she can steal my father's love from me. I was just being nice to her the whole time because my father was there. Why can't this woman read the signal I gave her when my father was not around? Oh, I see. She wants to come and reap where she did not sow. Bah, I will never let that happen. A long time ago, there lived a single dad named Ochuko. Ochuko, despite being a very fine man, was a hardworking man who owns a small farm in Benin City. He was a widower and a single dad of a beautiful girl named Egholor. Egholor was the apple of his eyes, and he gave her everything she ever asked for. One day, my apple will grow up to be a fine and a successful woman, thought Ochuko with a smile. He wanted nothing but the best for his daughter. That's why he got married to Egholor. Before Ochuko met Egholor, he had no intention of remarrying. He was still in love with his late wife and felt that no one could replace her or fill the void in his heart. So he devoted himself to his farm and his daughter. Ochuko had many admirers who tried to woo him and persuade him to marry them. Omo, see this fine man oo. Biko, are you single? Some ladies would boldly say to him whenever he went out with his daughter, and Ochuko would always respond with a smile. Others offered him their beauty, their money, and some ladies even offered to assist him in bringing up his daughter, Egholor, but Ochuko rejected them all. He was not interested in them or their offers. He was content with his life and his daughter. Many of his friends and relatives also tried to convince him to marry again, but Ochuko ignored them all. Why should I marry again when I already have everything? He asked himself, because he felt that he was doing his duty and his best. But one fateful day, everything changed. Ochuko came back from the farm and found his daughter lying down with a painful expression on her face, and she could even barely talk because of the pain. He tried to pick her up, and that was when he saw it. That stain! God, please let it not be what I am thinking, Ochuko said in his heart. But the stain in her bed were evidence. His daughter, Egholor, is having her first period. Ochuko was at loss. He did not know how to deal with her pain, her mood swings, or her needs. He felt helpless and guilty. He realized he could not be a father and a mother to Egholor, so he decided he needed to find a wife who would take care of Egholor and make her feel comfortable as a woman. He asked his friend Osas to help him find a suitable bride. Osas suggested Egholor, a young widow who had no children of her own. She was kind, gentle, and beautiful. Ochuko agreed to meet her and was instantly smitten by her beauty. After a few weeks of getting to know each other, Ochuko was happy his daughter liked Egholor, so he decided to marry her. Egholor, will you marry me? Will you be the mother my daughter never had? Will you take my daughter as your own? Asked Ochuko, with eyes filled with admiration as he proposed. Yes, yes, I am ready to marry you and your daughter, and I promise to be the mother she never had. Egholor responded with joy, and they got married in a few days. Elor was not happy with her father's decision. She must be out of her mind, oh, to think she can steal my father's love from me. I was just being nice to her the whole time because my father was there. Why can't this woman read the signal? When my father was around and when my father was not around. Oh, I see. She wants to come and reap where she did not sow. Bah? I will never let that happen, said Elor to herself as she foams with rage. Egholor was not finding it easy coping with Elor, but she kept on making excuses for her rude and mean behaviors. Weeks turned into months, but Elor's behavior only got worse. Egholor would always prepare food for her new family, but Elor would never taste the meal. She did everything a mother would do for her child, but Elor's hatred for her only got worse. Egholor was hurt and confused by Elor's behavior. She tried to talk to her and understand her feelings, but Elor would reject her with every attempt and always say, "You are not my mother, and you will never be my mother." Ochuko was unaware of the tension between his wife and his daughter. He was busy with his farm and trusted they would get along well. He loved them both and wanted them to be happy. He hoped that Elor would eventually warm up to Egholor and accept her as a new mother. One fateful day, Elor woke up very early in the morning. She did all the house chores and prepared breakfast for everyone and calls her to her father and stepmother. Ochuko was surprised, while Egholor was happy that Elor had turned a new leaf. Before they could finish breakfast, Egholor rushed to the restroom. A mixture of concern and curiosity overwhelmed Elor, prompting her to follow her stepmother cautiously. Elor stood just outside the restroom, listening to Egholor's gentle sobs. She hesitated, unsure if she should intrude on such a vulnerable moment. However, her compassion won over her hesitation, and she gently knocked on the door. "Egholor, are you okay? Can I come in?" Elor asked tentatively. Egholor's tear-stained voice floated through the door. "Please come in, Elor." Elor consciously entered the bathroom, her heart aching. "What is wrong? Egholor, are you sick?" Egholor managed a small smile through her tears. "No, my dear, I am not sick. I am actually experiencing some discomfort related to my pregnancy." Elor's eyes widened in surprise. "Pregnancy? But I did not know." Elor's voice trailed off. A mixture of surprise and guilt washed over her. Egholor nodded, understanding the wide wind of emotion Elor must be feeling. "Yes, Elor, I have been carrying your father's child, and it has been challenging for me, but this child is also part of our family, just like you." Elor's eye glittered with unshed tears as she realized the weight of her actions. She had been so consumed with her resentment and jealousy that she had failed to see the bigger picture. This baby was not a threat but a symbol of the love her father and Egholor shared. I am So sorry, Egholor. Egholor choked at, tears streaming down her face. I have been awful to you, and I was blinded by my selfishness. Can you even forgive me? Egholor's eyes softened, filled with compassion. She reached out and gently embraced Egholor. Of course, my dear. I understand that accepting me as your stepmother hasn't been easy, but I forgive you, Egholor, and I hope we can find a way to build a better relationship. In that moment, a profound transformation occurred within Egholor. The weight of her resentment lifted, replaced by newfound empathy and interest. She realized that family was not defined solemnly by blood, but by the love and care they showed each other. From that day forward, Egholor made a conscious effort to mend her relationship with Egholor. She actively participated in the preparation for the arrival of her new siblings, eagerly helping Egholor. As the month passed, Egholor's love and support for Egholor never wavered. She patiently guided Egholor through the changes and challenges of adolescence, offering advice and lending a listening ear. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day as the arrival of the new baby drew the family closer together. When the day finally came for Egholor to give birth, Egholor stood beside her stepmother, holding her hand and offering words of encouragement. The arrival of the newborn baby became a symbol of their newfound harmony, a testament to the power of forgiveness and the beauty of second chance. Together, they created a home filled with laughter, support, and unconditional love. A home where Egholor was not seen as a wicked stepmother, but as a cherished member of their family. And in their unity, they discovered that love had the power to heal even the deepest wounds and create a brighter future for them all. Moral lesson: stepmothers are not the only one who practice the art of wickedness. Some stepdaughters actually do act wicked too. But in all, genuine love will always win over hate. I pray every stepmothers and daughters get to experience genuine love and live happily as one. Amen. Thank you so much guys for watching to this point. Please do not forget to like and subscribe for more African stories like this.